Yeah, I think we'll start the session. There was a request for someone had an issue with the logging. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's session. Today, in the last couple of sessions, we have been talking about and focusing on products which are more useful to our business and also empower us with the technology usage. So Fund Expert is one such company, which is, I would say, an integral part of our business. Today, in fact, I was speaking to Mr. Anurag. I think he's more an industry man than a software guy, I would say, because he holds insurance license. He has done MFD certification programs, and he's a tech guy and he understands business very well. And he's an engineer who did MBA finance and fell in love with finance, and then has been an entrepreneur. And for many of us in 2000, we used to have this company, what we know now as Big Bazaar. I mean, what do you say? Big Basket. In its earlier avatar, we had a product or a concept called Fab Mall. So he's the man behind it. So he was, I would say, one of the pioneers of the digital currency. So he was telling me today earlier when we were chatting that he had developed India's Paytm for the Canadian market way back in 2000. So the prepaid wallet, the financial services and technology, he's an excellent combination of all three. So Fund Expert, no wonder, is in that space where it is making our lives easier for our fraternity. And today he was telling that even though he's a Bangalore-based company, he has more clients outside Bangalore than inside Bangalore. So it's fair enough that we are having this session for all our KAMFA members. And what I liked about it, the features and also the competitive pricing you have come up with for this entire solution. So over to you, Mr. Anurag, and all yours. I think you can take me back, take yourself back as the host.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful introduction. So welcome all KAMFA members to this session. I hope you will have a great time understanding different aspects of how technology can empower your business. And we look forward to your feedback. We'll have a Q&A round also in the end. So please be around and feel free to ask all your questions, whatever you have. We are very glad to answer each and every questions, whatever you have, so that the concept and the entire thing is very clearly understood. So let me just begin by sharing my presentation. Just give me a second. So I have brought also my colleague along with it, because although I understand Kannada, he can also interact with you in Kannada language also. So you are feel free to ask your question in whichever language you are comfortable in, and we will be there to help you out. So we don't want any barrier to our discussion today. So let me just share my screen. Yeah. So is my screen now visible to all? I guess I have Shrikala can unmute if you. I have enabled Vanita and Shrikala. They can unmute themselves if there was any time any disturbance or something comes due to.
Yeah, no, you are visible and we can see the screen. Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you. So welcome back. Welcome to the webinar today, and how you can expand your business using technology. So just to give a brief, already you have been introduced by ma'am. So I'm just repeating it. I am a IIT Madras gold medalist, and I am Bangalore MBA. So with all the work experience, I have almost 25 years of work experience now. But my love came from my personal passion is in finance, which came in technology. I'm a technology person, so obviously, but I got interacted into finance, and that's why I acquired all possible certification one would need to understand this, which includes CMT, CFP, CFT, and all across India and abroad, and virtually every certification, the examination out there which is required for virtually practicing, whether it's trading in derivatives or investing in mutual funds or understanding investment analysis or research analysis, virtually everything, a certification which is required, I did. Just to give a background of the entire, from where the background I'm coming from. Obviously, sometime back I founded, that was almost 11 years back when I co-founded Gumshan Labs, and it produced one of the state of the enterprise platform for large financial institutions for managing their portfolios, digital. And this was basically, we won a lot of awards and recognitions in that in our company. We were from Thomson Reuters, or Pathways, FinTech, Capital. So obviously this product was primarily designed for large institutions. So we acquired a lot of big institution clients for our other company. So we have where we manage this, digital wealth management and all. So we have Kotak Wealth, Stockholding Corporation, Bajaj Finserv, Edelweiss. All these are our esteemed client and customers who use our solution. That's the background from where we come from. In 2019, which is almost 2 years back now, we used to have those physical conferences. So this was March 2019, where we had this physical. I'm part of the National FinTech Committee of FICCI. So because of that, because of this panel, and we organize this. We organize this every year. Now, in last 2 years, obviously, it has become a virtual, but it was the last physical workshop we did in Mumbai on FinTech. Because I'm part of the National FinTech Committee. So now where all the major people were there, and there I also end up meeting BC Star MF head, who knows us very well, because we are an integral partner of File, for integration into so many other different platforms we built for large guys. So they said, they gave an insight, why don't we start building for something for small and medium advisors? And then that's where our genesis of thought started, and we started studying at how the next growth or revolution of wealth management can come from small and medium advisors. So we started looking at that, and then we realized certain things. Among that, we realized that there is an opportunity, because the industry is growing like anything. You have seen how the compounded rate of growth of mutual fund industry has been like anything, and new mutual funds are getting launched, new licenses are coming, and overall AUM assets, they all have one of the highest growth rate of any industry that has happened. But if you look at the financial advisors, especially the small and medium, we don't see that kind of growth in their profile or aspect and things like that. And then we realize, where is the lag? And we realize this is adoption of digital and technology which is making a difference. There are advisors, robo-advisor companies which come from nowhere and today have become one of the largest advisors. And the only difference between them has been the technology and the power which they possess, and the investment they do to build that kind of platform, which brings out their customer acquisition cost to virtually nothing and the operation cost to almost seamless, and gives them the digital persona through which they are able to reach and acquire so many users. Whereas most of the advisors are still using what are known as back office platforms, which actually don't give them a digital personality for a third part outside, but equips them to do a lot of things in-house. But it's more still a back office. It's not a complete digital personality, does not come out the way these companies have. These companies don't actually have that many manpower as compared to the users they have. And because of the access to a large quality platform, that difference is getting made. The financial advisors and RM are losing out on this massive opportunities of growth in financial sector because they don't have access to a quality digital platform, which can make a complete digital persona for them. So that's where we thought these were the problems, and then we co-founded a company called Fund Expert FinTech to exactly address this issue. So what we do at Fund Expert FinTech is we help small wealth advisors to serve their clients better and grow through the automated digital platform. Now, how does it happen? So we made a solution out of it. So we made a completely automated digital multi-asset wealth management platform. So when an advisor or a mutual fund distributor adopts this platform, automatically his online digital identity is created across all media, on app, on mobile, on web. Virtually, he is now omnipresent in all digital platform to be made available to his existing clients. Not only that, because now these are digital identities, you can send them on social medias, through blogs, through write-ups, through posting in different columns or sections. There are so many things people do in life, or Facebook, and so many other aspects you have, or where you can spread this identity. And because when you seed this identity, you acquire more and more users. So you now start getting real-time access to your users. Your users are able to access you real time, just like they do any other online advisory and everything. So that's what happens. The user gets a connect with you, and he feels that I'm always connected with you. There's no that 24/7 connectivity of a digital media is now available with you. So that digital identity which you get, we have found that has been very, very powerful for not only to retain existing client, because otherwise you lose them out to a digital advisor, but also to acquire more clients from elsewhere, because now you can virtually serve clients across globe for these kind of products. That's the first benefit you get from that platform. The second one is it completely automates and completely automates your managing, monitoring, and reporting of all the different statements, accounts, transactions, or all kinds of things. Whatever you need to do is completely built inside the platform. Since it does all that very seamlessly through the platform, it gives you a lot of time free from your day-to-day transactional aspect of generating, reporting, and other things, which so many things which can be automated, auto-scheduled, and all that. So that leaves you energy for doing what you know the best, the advisory part of it, the personal touch to the user, to reach out to them and understand their things personally. That leaves you great amount of time for that. And the third thing which you get from this is the scale, because you need to grow. And if you attend any mutual fund seminar, whether conducted by any body across India today, what should mutual fund distributors to do to grow? And I have attended sessions by KAMFA, I've attended sessions by so many in industry bodies out there, or even industry journals and things like that. The standard outline will be increase the offerings what you have, because your earnings will come down as a percentage of what you're offering because of the regulations and things like that. But what you need to do is scale more, bring more products, cross-sell more, give more offerings to the users, because so many other financial products are getting added one by one. And if you are not offering them, then you are losing away your touch to your consumer, because your consumer now will get in touch with somebody else to get those product services. And when he goes somewhere else, naturally, he will not just end up using those, but he will also end up using probably the same service which you are offering earlier. So if you don't offer, you end up risking losing him completely to another platform, because once he gets comfortable somebody else, you have high chance that you will lose out of him. That personal touch which you built will no longer help you anymore. So you need to offer the complete range of products and services which are now being available thanks to technology under your own platform to your customer, so that you become a one-point source of all these products and services which are in financial, and your customer stays loyal and trusted to you. So that, and since everything is available in one place, and one place, he will be totally engaged with you for all kinds of product services, because he does not have to think of another offering or another advisor or to go somewhere else. So you need to win the entire mind share and wallet share of the customers to scale your offering. Now, all these are required, and these are exactly what big advisories robo advisors are doing in the last so many years to build that. Whereas the same thing is missing out from a small and medium advisor. So exactly this solution is provided by our digital multi-asset wealth management platform, which transforms a normal advisor into a complete scaled advisor using the platform. And that's the power we bring. Now, and the second advantage is, once you deal with so many services, now remember, almost all small and medium advisors are few people company. They have maximum, they are 1 or 2 or 3 or max, very small number, because you can't have too many manpowers to run these kind of scale. But thanks to the platform, because it now completely integrates all this product offering inside the platform, it becomes a single point source to manage, report, escalate, service, and everything. It takes away a lot of energy which is otherwise spent into servicing so many different products. Because the second problem what you will face is there are a lot of products which customer needs, which actually do not pay that much high. So you will find that you will be spending that much energy for nothing much. But if you have everything inside the platform, and the platform itself is doing all the servicing of that product and service, and you have just a one point contact to come back and ask any kind of questions, doubts, resolution, and everything, it leaves you, even at the very smallest amount of, tiniest amount of returns are coming or fees is coming, still it allows you ability to serve that, despite being a small people team. So that's the third most important advantage you get out of this. Now, all this advantage, when we are trying to build into a platform, naturally you will be wondering, okay, if you have built all this, and these big companies are also building and they are doing it, it takes a lot of money and manpower to build, develop, and maintain the platform. Ask anyone who's tried to engage a technical, technology guys and try to build a platform. Even the best of the platforms find it difficult to manage because it's like a lot of technology and a lot of things to be managed. So it's not something which you can simply outsource, or it's not just a website you're trying to make, which is a 5-page static website, which once it is made, it does not change. These are actually transactable day in, day out products. You need a team which can manage, just like how big enterprises have their own in-house technology team to manage the entire end-to-end service, and this is a dynamic entire transactionable section. So you will not, it is virtually impossible for even medium-sized guys, or even at large, sometimes at large size also, to build and manage these kind of platforms themselves. Otherwise, you just think, why does Bajaj Finserv comes to me to get the platform, or stock holding corporation comes to me and get their platform? If they could build and manage with their own thing, despite the big pockets they have, they would have done it. Thing is, it is so much complex and energy incentive and financial intensive to build and maintain such program. So that's the second challenge we faced. Even if you build such a platform for advisor, how will you afford the cost of such a platform? So there also we brought another breakthrough innovation in this. We said that we will roll out this platform at, you will be surprised to hear what we are going to say, at zero cost. So now we'll explain you how platform becomes a zero cost platform. We said that advisors today cannot afford to pay the high cost of, will not be able to afford to pay high cost, which we could easily charge from large enterprises for these kind of product and services, what is going to be delivered. And remember, the platform is not servicing one product, it's servicing multiple products, helping you transact across and doing so many things and services which you virtually cannot maintain or manage on its own. So that kind of platform we said we'll bring at zero cost. So, and that is the second biggest innovation we brought to this idea of doing that. So now you have this platform which allows you to scale the quality advisory through technology, gives you increased satisfaction of your existing clients, and new products and business growth, and new revenues through upselling and cross-selling opportunity comes. So that's why it fulfills what the vision which we have said, which says your touch and our tech. That combination is a very powerful combination, and we think that combination, and we not only think, we used to think that was a year back. Today we have a proven history of people who have used our product and services. And I'm glad to note, because before we started this seminar, there was one user sitting in the audience, and he was so happily narrating his his satisfaction, that it was so wonderful to hear him. And I obviously like to hear more from him later. But that shows exactly. So now we used to think that this will work. Now we are 100% sure it is working, because we have now success stories to prove that. And let me just give you some idea of some success stories of what has happened in last, because I said that 2019 started, 2020 we had this product. And when we launched this product, BSC Star himself, because they were the pioneer, they wanted us to build this, so they themselves took all the pains to send all the webinar invites to all the clients across India, asking them to join, asking them to attend that webinar when we launched this product. So 1,000+ IFAs after that instant have joined this platform in last 1 year. They have made Fund Expert the most appreciated MFD platform in India. Today our Google rating is upwards of say 4.6 with awesome reviews. And why I'm telling you that this is not only most appreciated, it's by far the most appreciated, because the next platform is at 4.2 and so there's a huge gap where we are compared to what other platforms who are trying to offer these kind of services. And there is a reason, because the reason why it is because the platform is making that kind of difference to do that. And I'll just narrate some success stories of some people across India who have used the platform and benefited like anything. So let me just, so one second. Yeah, so here is the success story of Mr. Dinesh Singh Kushwaha. Mr. Dinesh Singh Kushwaha joined our platform last December sometime. So in June, you can see these are all reviews written by real IFAs, real photographs. You can see their ARN numbers. You can even call them up, because I'm sure your numbers are available on the directory AMFI and all. You can really speak to them. One was sitting in the audience today, so I don't have any more to prove that, because these are real ones who are writing real stuff. So what he wrote was, first of all, thanks to the app to quadruple my EOM in 6 months. Without the app and back office software, it was not possible for a MFD like me who likes to work independently to do that. So you can see in 6 months, and you know, in 6 months, this he wrote in June, there India was going through what kind of situation with COVID, with second wave and all that, and he managed his AUM to grow 4 times in 6 months. Secondly, he says the support was awesome. Whenever I approached them, it was sorted very less time. New features were introduced on my request, giving permanent solution for problems. So that's one success story. He's from Kanpur, and that's one example. And there are 250 such examples of people who have gone and written their reviews on Google. I've just selected all, because it is impossible for me to showcase all that, because I like to showcase more about the product and service. But I've just taken few of them, and he's one of them. And that was from North India. Now I've taken one from west of India. This is Mr. Rakesh Kumar. He's from Gujarat. He runs a firm called Murthy Investment, and he was having some kind of app or something which he was doing, but he was very frustrated with the performance of his app and things like that. And then he started using a software, and all these are our customer, and he was using it. This he wrote in March. Until date, he said, I'm using this 1 month. It's really user friendly. Experience is very good. It has multiple products, the mutual fund, stocks, insurance, everything, all web and app access works. They take our feedback seriously and fix it especially. So, and special thanks he tells to our supporting staff. So this is from Gujarat, and you can see a nice family who uses. Now his app is called Murthy Investment. It's there on the App Store. It is run by Fund Expert software, and it is making a lot of difference for him in his business there. Now we have another gentleman. His name is Mr. Shibanand Saha. This I've taken from east of India. He's come from a remote area. It's called, it's a small, town in Orissa. It's not even large. Orissa itself is a small state, but in that also you can see from background that, it's like a rural setting. He come from that background, and, his aim was not very much and all that. So he wanted to grow his earnings and everything. So he figured out a different thing. He found out a lot of people were interested in opening stock market and things like that. And in this last year, there are a lot of demats and things were open and things like that. So he figured out that, and then he wanted, and in Fund Expert, the stock is also in stock and demat, and everything is also integrated as available as an option inside it. So he used that and opened accounts, and you can see his brokerage earnings. When he started, these are client trade codes. These are the brokerage which is generating. Even when he started initially with 1 or 2 accounts, these were small brokerages and all that. In March, when he started, it was very small. By April, it reached to 5,000. By May, it reached almost to 20,000 a month. Now, apart from his mutual fund earnings, which he's getting anyway, he's also making 20,000 rupees a month only from the brokerage share of the stocks of the trade which are done by his customers. And that opportunity is now, these are all how you see the report inside Fund Expert app. You get month, year, client. I've hidden the client names, obviously, but trade code, brokerage, payout, TDS, what date it got settled. So it's one place. He's not has to go to 10 different solutions, because there are 10 different providers of 10 different services. In one software, in one MIS, in one place where all the MIS of different products are there, he's getting each and every detail. And on the day he gets the payment, what is the UTR number, which a bank account of his account it got credited. Everything is very clearly and transparently being made available to him in one place, making his task and his responsibility very easy. So he can continuously focus in adding more and more clients to his business, rather than worrying about who is generating, what is happening, where it is getting tracked, whether I'm getting it, whether it's coming or not. All that is taken care inside the platform. So we are just telling that this platform actually has made a lot of difference to a lot of people across India. And I'm just showing you some of the success stories. Here's again Mr. Morav Hansar. He says, great job. App is very important to business, and too much effort has been taken by Fund Expert team in financial advisors business. I never saw this support in 10 years of my journey. He has been a financial advisor for 10 years. That's a pretty long period, right? We say if you stay for 10 years, you would have made your mark in this business. And that guy, after using a software, in 1 year time scale, he has never seen this kind of support. That tells you something about what we are offering. If nothing else, more can I. So it's our users who speak out for you. We actually have stopped speaking for ourselves. We only come in this kind of platform to probably speak. And it's not that we have people for more. You can see Mr. Sandeep Kaware, best app ever for mutual fund distributors, allows you to navigate, must tool if you want to automate and scale up, and really help him to transfer digital business practices from old to digital. His growth has been absolutely wonderful. From nowhere, his AUM has simply, we have seen how the journey has been there. This he wrote in 17 November 2020. In 1 year time, he had taken our standard app. Today, his web is his own domain web is gone live, his own app has gone live. He has grown like anything in last 1 year period for a distributor to offer all tools and services under a single platform for him. And we wish him all great in growth and success coming forward. Then Mr. Adik Arora, again, he's a great support I had. I would like to purchase further packages. He takes a remark of a competition. I will not repeat that, but he says, we gave them an app and access without asking them upfront, saying experience it, use it, and today these are all great and satisfied users. And we have users down south also. It's not that we have Ramachandran from Kerala, who says there was an issue which was rectified immediately. Thanks for support. All were executed. Excellent. He has been very feedback, support, and everything has been wonderfully appreciating us. Then Mr. Suresh is from Chennai. He says very good application, powerful features, modern technology, and it has helped him immensely to transact. And I would say when he joined, this was November, he wrote, now it is this almost September, his AUM growth is phenomenal in last 10 months. Because we have virtually seen it happening on our platform. When he had come, he was relatively a newer, I would say, compared to others. And today you will be like, when you look at his AUM growth and the things, you will be so much surprised at the kind of he has built a business out of this. Is in maybe in 1 year, 2 year time, his story will become a unbelievable category. He's going in that kind of growth and thing. So this is what is happening to all these advisors who are working with us. And thanks to all the appreciation we receive, it is not gone unnoticed. We have one of the best awarded as one of the most 10 promising fintech startups in India in 2021. In April, we won by CII review. So you can see we are today one of the best and most promising companies in this domain, offering you possibly the best possible services. And every day we acquire newer customers to whom we are so proudly present this platform, which will make all the difference. Now, in order to show why this platform makes all the difference and what are all the features you get on the platform and why these guys are all raving about the platform and how you can experience this platform yourself, I will now like to invite my colleague. Okay, I will take you, who will take you through our website, and then he will take you through a live product demo. So Vinod is there. Vinod, I guess you are there. So I'm just, going to share this with you. And Vinod, you are able to hear me, I guess?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. So thank you.
Yeah. So you can now. I'll stop my share.
Yeah. Fine.
And you can continue. You can take over now.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. That was a wonderful introduction session for the software. So hi everyone. This is Vinod here. So I'll be taking you through the live session of this particular software, and I'll show you how these features work. So without any delay, let me share my screen with you. Yeah. So here, what you're seeing is the Fund Expert website. This is just the one that you're going to get. Okay. So when you, as you heard from Anurag sir, when you onboard in Fund Expert, like you will be getting everything, like the mobile app, a web, as well as an iOS app. Okay. So you get a customized link which you can use it for the client acquisition, digital marketing, for everything, for mobile app, as well as a website. So website will look like this. You get a wonderful template like this, with all the best features available, very attractive features, look and everything. With this, what happens is whenever you take up the Fund Expert software, this logo will be replaced with your company or whatever logo you share. And this URL you see here, right? So instead of demo, it will have your company name or your name, whichever you have, no? It will have your name. So it will give a complete, like, your own website feel for you, which will help you to share with your clients, which helps you to get more clients as well. Okay, so now let us see what is the inside feature looks like. So now what I'm doing is I'm logging in as an IFA. So as a distributor, when you log in, you'll see how the screen looks like. So this is the home page of the Fund Expert inside the platform. Okay, so before I go with any other features, so I'll start by one. Okay, so first thing I'll show you is this is completely digitalized platform. So that means even an onboarding a client or mandate registration or video KYC, everything is paperless. There is no requirement to fill any form. So I'll onboard a new client. Okay. So whether a client signs up in the website or as an advisor, you add a client. how to do that, I'll just show you. So as an advisor ID, you will have this access to all your clients, to add new clients as well as list clients, to log in as any of the clients. All those management, you can do it through the website itself. So I'll just onboard a client here. If you have all the details handy, just in 2 or 3 minutes, you can onboard a new client, get the client ID generated, and you can start the investment. Okay. So all we have to do is just fill the details. And here, this platform is not only, it is designed in such a way that you not only individual clients, you can onboard any other tax status as well, whether it is a minor, non-individual, HUF, company, partnership, any particular type of a client, you can onboard through the platform. Okay, so now I'm taking as a individual client. And the best thing is, whenever you enter a PAN number, the system is so powerful that it automatically detects whether this PAN is KYC compliant or not. How does that do that? Just when you click on add client, you'll know that. Okay, so now I've added a client. Okay, so I'll be inside the platform as a login as. I'll do login as, and I'll be inside that client account itself. Okay. Let me use a different PAN. I think this PAN is also. Yeah, got it. Okay, so as soon as you add a client, you'll be inside the client profile. In case if a client is signing up, he'll also end up in the same page here. So as soon as he comes to the page, the onboarding is very simple. All the client has to do is just complete the profile. So each profile completion, it will automatically take you to the next page. See, when you complete the profile, you can see in the top, when I entered the PAN number, right? So in the top, you can see here, it is showing as KYC approved. Means system automatically detected whether the PAN is KYC compliant or not. Okay, so in case, if the client is not KYC compliant, automatically what happens is, in the top, it will show as KYC not done. And when you try to complete your profile, what it will do is, it will automatically give you a pop-up that this particular PAN is not KYC compliant. You do initiate the video KYC. And in the profile, edit profile, if you go, there is one more step added, do my KYC, where the client can do video KYC, initiate his video KYC there. So from a KYC compliant client, till the end, he can do investment. When he can do video KYC, onboarding, investment, everything in the platform itself. Okay. So right now, because I've taken a approved PAN, I'm just doing the onboarding. Okay. So enter my nominee. So as soon as a client or you do on behalf of a client, when you complete the profile, you get a pop-up like this with all the details that was entered. So you can verify it here, and you can see here, this is the client ID that is going to be generated in BSC. So this client ID also, it is editable. In case as an IFE, you are following certain pattern as a client ID, even you can enter that. You can edit that and make this unique ID as a client ID for that particular client. And here all you do is just give accept. It will ask for a OTP now. So this OTP also, the best part is, even for OTP, when you are doing on behalf of any client, you don't have to depend on the client for getting this OTP. So you get a business panel like this for your operational purpose. From your business panel, you can take the OTP and enter it. So yourself, you can completely do the onboarding 8 to 7. So now, after this step, the client ID is generated. Okay. The first step is done, the client ID is generated. Now all the client has to do is just upload the check image and signature image. I'm just uploading the check image here. It's uploaded. In the signature image, a sample is given here, how the signature should be there. It should be in a white paper with blue ink. See what happens as soon as I upload the check image and signature image. Automatically, a pre-filled AO form is generated. So everything is auto-filled. The signature is also plotted here. Now the client has to do is just submit image. And the onboarding process will be completed. You can see, congratulations, your documents are submitted. So automatically it will take the user to the FATCA page. And he can verify his income details in case if he wants to do any changes. He can always do here and then submit his FATCA. So once the FATCA is submitted, now directly the client can do the investment. So the onboarding part is very seamless and paperless here. It's completely digitalized. If you have the details and the relevant documents handy, just in 2 or 3 minutes, you can complete the onboarding and start the investment for a new client. Okay. So how the investments can be done? As you can see, when you click on the start investment button, in case if the client wants to choose his own schemes based on these categories. So we have given a screener here to filter all the schemes based on these categories. He can filter it here. Automatically, you will get the list of schemes available. From here, you can directly choose any scheme that you want to start the investment. Okay. So in case if you want to choose the scheme, you can directly give a buy, or you can even add it to cart as well. So in case if you want to purchase multiple schemes, obviously you can add those schemes in the cart and you create your own basket, portfolio basket, and then in a single go, you purchase the entire scheme. That is also possible. Or if you want to go for a buy, just select that particular scheme. Obviously, it will take you to this particular scheme page where it will have complete details of that particular scheme. Its entire returns, what is the NAV, okay? And in case if you want to download its fun fact sheet, scheme details, everything can be seen from here itself. Okay, there is a comparison return of also that particular scheme. You can get the complete details. Then in case if the client wants to go for an investment, you can enter the amount. Either you can add for cart or go for an investment. In case if the client wants to do a one-time monthly setup, we can choose monthly setup here. And one more procedure that is involved in a monthly setup is, we are all aware, right? In case if they want to do a SIP transaction, obviously they require a mandate, registered, approved mandate, so that every month it gets auto-debited. Nobody prefers to do manual SIPs nowadays, right? So that procedure also, we have made it very simple here. What the client has to simply do is, just he can go for register mandates, and we have all types of mandate available here. You can click on eNASH mandate, automatically his bank account details will come here. He can just click register eNASH mandate here. Then what happens, immediately the client will receive an email from BSE itself to authenticate. So he can just click on that particular link from his mail through his net banking or debit card. He can just do the authentication. So once he completes the authentication, it immediately gets submitted in BSE, and eNASH mandate gets approved within 3 or 4 days maximum. Okay, it's very, approval time is very soon there. So once it is approved, if you want to start an SIP, you can just go there, click monthly setup as I showed you there, and there itself you will be able to select the mandate ID. Even if the mandate is registered and it is not yet approved, even then you can do the SIP transaction. So only difference is, if your mandate is in process, you need to make the first order today and select the start date as after 30 days. So very simply, you can do the mandate registration. In case if someone has to do physical mandate, what you can do? So for that also, we have done a simple method here. Just like how you saw that AUF, right? Same like that, what it will happen is, you can enter the amount and click on download scan NASH mandate. What happens is, a pre-filled mandate will get downloaded immediately. You can see here. So there is nothing to fill here. The client has to download this. His name is available here. He will just sign here. And after signing the mandate, he can just upload the mandate here. So once it is uploaded, the mandates will get submitted and it will get approved within 15 to 30 days from BSE. But the client does not have to wait till 15 to 30 days also. Immediately, once the mandate is uploaded, he can directly go to any scheme. He can start an SIP, and here itself, you'll get an option to select that mandate ID. You can select, click on first order today and do the investment. So first, the folio will get created immediately. From next month, it will start getting auto-debited. So making an investment is very simple in this part. Take for example, now a client, whatever the investment he has done under you, you'll be able to see, because when you onboard in Fund Expert itself, we do all the RTA setup. Every data will get automatically updated every day. Whatever new transaction is there, immediately the client can see in the next day itself. Okay, but in case if the client has some external investment, even in a single click, he can even fetch all his external investment into the platform. How to do that? There is an option here called portfolio upload, or track your folio, we call it. Okay, so here this registered email ID will automatically generated. You can just or in case if he has used any other email ID for investment, he can even enter it there. Just click on request portfolio. So as soon as a client clicks on request portfolio, automatically a request is generated in Karby for consolidated account statement, and the password is also given here. So all the client has to do now is within a few minutes, he will receive it. Within maximum is 1 hour. He will receive the PDF to his email ID. He will have to just upload the PDF here. See, as soon as he uploads the PDF here in the mutual fund dashboard, all the entire external investment a client has, means he might have invested in some other IFA, he might have done investment in direct funds. All the external investments will get captured in the external dashboard PDF. Okay. So in the dashboard here, as a client, now what he can do is he can view his external investment as well. So he gets a 360-degree view of his portfolio, whatever he has invested under you or his external investment. And the best part is, as IFAs, as advisors, you will be able to log into any of your clients. Okay, now take for example, I have logged in as Vinod Kumar, right? Because I'm using super user ID, I've done login as for this particular client. In case if you have any other client you want to do login to them, it's very simple. You just type the name here, click on that particular name. Automatically, it will take you to that particular user's login, where you can add funds in their card. You do transaction for that client. Everything is possible. So as an advisor, now you also get a 360-degree view of his portfolio. Even his external portfolios, you will be able to see. So in case if any particular fund is not performing well in that, or anything that you want to suggest in that, obviously you can do it for the client. And one more best part is, from the external funds, we are the only software for that the client can give redeem for direct funds. Take for example, if a client has a direct investment which is not performing well, obviously he cannot purchase more in that because it's a distributor platform, but he can redeem that particular fund. So that option is also enabled here. So that is also possible. Okay. So when it comes to transactions or investment part, it's very seamless, I can tell. Okay. Next, coming back to the one more option here is there is a robo-advisor. Okay. So robo-advisor means smart investing. Take for example, I'm a client, I know my requirement, but I don't know where to invest anything. For that, he can use the smart investing option also. Wherein as soon as the client clicks on smart investing, it will ask him to please complete your risk profile. So what happens is, as soon as I give complete risk profile, the system itself asks him questions like this. Okay, so he will give the answers as based on inputs based on his requirement. So automatically system gives a risk profiling as moderate, whatever risk type does he fall into. Then once he clicks on invest now, automatically for a default value, he will get the fund suggestion as well. So he can edit it to whatever investment he wants to do, whether he wants to do a one-time or a monthly, he can select it here. And here you will get a brief view of that particular basket as well. The same investment, if he does in FE, in a FD, he gets only 5% returns. Whereas in next 5 years, in this particular basket, he gets 17% returns. That is the kind of investment he can make it. So obviously, he gets a smart investment option here. If he just knows his requirement, he can do the investment. So everything is possible here. Then coming to the reports part. So obviously, the main difficulty that we have is time to time we need to send, as advisors, we need to keep sending them portfolio reports, transaction reports, or year-end they might ask for tax filing reports, capital gain reports, right? But in this case, you can just share the logins to your clients. They can directly, whatever time, 24/7, whenever they want any report, they can directly download it from here. If they want a consolidated portfolio report, they want to see, or they want a transaction report or a capital gain report, all the reports are available here, including the family report. Okay. So everything they can just download it immediately from the platform. So there is no requirement for them to depend on keep a reminder, keep sending them the reports. Actually, we have a scheduler also, which I'll be showing you in the admin panel. So that is the second part. And next, we have a family account also option here. See, just as an IFA, how you will be maintaining your clients, you will be do login as to your clients, do suggestions for investment on behalf of any clients. A family head, a person who has his family, he can create family members under him. He can add new family members under him. He can onboard them. He can even start doing investment under them. Through his ID itself, we can access all his family members. And when he goes to my family accounts, he will see his entire family investment as well as his entire family members here. Okay, so any member he wants to do login as, he can go inside their ID, do any investment or manage their portfolio. He can do that, or individually, if he wants to check their portfolio, what is the total returns, everything he has, he can do that here itself. So everything is possible here. Okay, and then we are coming to the goals part. So in case if the client wants to set a goal, so he has an investment goal and he wants to set that. Obviously, he can create his own goal page here. So he can select anything. He can give his own name for that particular goal. It's not take for example education or any purpose he is doing it. Just give the present goal cost details. In case if he has accumulated savings, he can give anything here and just give calculate. Okay. So once you give calculate, automatically the system itself will detect. So present goal cost was 5 lakhs, but future after like maybe fulfillment period is just 1 year I've given. I'll give us 8 years here. 8 years, it will 7.39 lakhs he will require for the same purpose. So how much he needs to invest from now itself, what will be his returns, everything, you will get the details here. Okay, so he can create his own goal here, and this particular goal, when he submits, he will get a portfolio suggestion as well, where he can do a new investment, or what he can do is, he can create a goal, and in the dashboard for existing investment also, he can link that goal. So in the existing investment growth, you can see how much percentage is the goal been achieved. Like this, you can see here. For example, for this particular holding, there is already a goal attached here. You can see what is its growth, how much available amount is there, when is the expiry date, everything it will show you here. Okay, and individually, even in the goals page, you can track all his goals here. Okay, so all this is very seamless and very easy to use. Next thing is the asset dashboard. So now we saw about the mutual funds. The client can do entire transactions in the mutual funds, reporting, everything is possible. Now coming to the financial asset. So in case if the client has any other investment, take for example FDs, loans, insurance, stocks, anything. So everything he can add it here. Okay. So in case if he has a fixed income, he can directly come here, select his respective whatever the financial asset he has invested into, and he can enter the details and save it. Same goes for loans. In case if he has an insurance, he can enter the details, or for insurance, he can even upload his policy copy. So automatically it will detect the policy number there. And then it comes to stocks. The client will definitely, whichever brokerage they have invested into, they will get the NSDL and CSDL, right? So they have to just upload that NSDL and CSDL PDF file here. As soon as they upload, all their stock investments will get automatically captured. So the only manual entry they do here is the purchase date and purchase price. And then the stock price gets automatically updated. They can monitor their entire stocks also here. So in the asset dashboard, they get a complete view of their investment. No overall view, total investment they have made, they get a complete summary here. So they can monitor it everything here itself. Okay. And when it comes to financial asset, other financial asset transactions, we do have so many products added here. So which is going to be continued. More and more products we are going to keep adding into that. So first thing is we have this. When it goes to stocks, we have open Demat account. Okay, the client can open his own Demat account from the platform, and he can do trading. He can buy shares and everything. Okay, and he can. Next is we have capital bond investments. A client can invest online capital bonds if he wants to invest into. He can apply online and invest in that platform also. Okay, you can go for a full application from online, and you can do the investment in capital gains. In case if he wants to purchase NPS, he can even open an NPS account, as well as if he already has an NPS account, he can enter his PRAN number and do investment in the NPS account. So all the investment a client makes in other financial asset, he can even track. Take for example, if he clicks on my NPS investment, he will know the complete details. What is the invested amount? If he wants to download the receipt, he can download the PDF from here itself. So everything they can do it from here. And if they want to do sovereign gold bonds, they can invest in sovereign gold bonds also in the same platform. Okay. And if they want to take, for example, any client wants to purchase an insurance. So insurance opportunities also are available here. So when they click on any particular insurance, go for a buy. See, as you can see, when the client clicks on buy, it will only ask for the details here. Okay. Which details that is required to generate a quotation. Okay. So once the client clicks on any particular details here and gives accept, he gets a notification like this. In case you want us to contact you urgently, just click OK. Thanks, we'll contact you shortly with necessary information for generating insurance proposal. What happens is, as soon as this is done, I showed you, right, in the admin panel under products, insurance, if you go, under insurance leads, you will see that particular lead here, that this particular client is interested in this particular insurance. Now, all you have to do is, you come to know that this particular client is interested in insurance. You have his details. You can directly just, I'm doing login as myself. I'll go back to my super user ID. Okay. So when you log in as an admin, in your admin login, the insurance portal will be enabled. So from here, you can directly generate a quotation for term insurance or any prospective insurance that they are interested into. You can just generate the quotation from here. Directly, you can mail it to your clients. Okay, you can mail the details to your clients. They'll be able to, either they can have a, you can send them different 4 or 5 quotations. They can compare it and buy, or any particular insurance product also you can choose and send it to them, where they can complete the proposal and do the payment there. So all the opportunities, like cross-selling opportunities, other financial opportunities, you'll have here. Okay, and for each product, each other financial products, it's like another opportunity for you, because for other financial products, everything, you get a payout there. So what will be your payout details? As mentioned by Anurag sir in the demo also, each payout details you'll be seeing here. What will be your demat payouts? In case 10K brokerage is generated, how much profit sharing, payout sharing you will get, and which date you will get. All the details are available in your admin panel for each product. Like what will be your NPS payouts, and whenever you get a payout, even that details will be recorded here. It's not like, see, each month how much amount is settled in which bank account, UTR number, everything you can track here. So definitely this cannot be done manually, right? Take for example, you are doing transaction in 5 different products. You cannot monitor in 5 different sites. What will be your payout? What is your returns? Each site you need to log in. But in a single platform, you'll be able to maintain all your financial assets there. As IFA, you also can see all your business there. As a client, he also will be very much satisfied, because in a single platform, he's able to purchase everything, monitor everything, and he's able to do all the everything there. Okay, so that's how this the digital platform helps you to grow your business. Next thing is, in case there is a special features for your login as an IFA login. So take for example, you want to suggest your clients directly. You don't want to advise, but what you can do is you can create your own thematic baskets here. As an IFA, see, you can go for a create thematic basket here. You can give your own name for any particular portfolio baskets, and you can allocate percentage, give risk type, whatever your risk type you want. In case if you want to give a comparing benchmark index, you can choose any indices here, or you can give you can select this, then there won't be any benchmark index. Then you can select funds from here and assign it there. Add the funds, allocate the percentage and everything. So once you create different type of baskets here, what happens is, whenever a client clicks on start investing, can you see there is a popular baskets button here? Down that, it will show all the baskets that was created by. So you can just tell the client, like, better than savings basket is there, just log in and purchase. The client can just go here, click start, go for an investment. Or if he wants to see the entire baskets and choose whichever is relevant for him, he can see what are the popular baskets here. That is nothing but what is created by you, which is relevant to him. He can directly choose here and go for investment. In case if he wants to make this as a monthly investment, he can obviously change it up as well. Okay, so all these are additional options. And in case if any client wants to invest in an NFO, directly they just click on NFO page, all the NFO will get listed. So everything they can directly check here. Whenever it is listed, it will immediately come here. They can they directly go for a buy from here. Okay, so everything is very seamless in this platform here. And there is a compare funds tools, whereas it's like kind of like an analysis tool, which will help the client to compare between different schemes and check which one is better. So you also can use this for different purposes, wherein you can compare different schemes like this, and whichever the returns are better and which one is better to invest, you can directly go for investment there. So all these are possible in the platform. Okay, so whatever features you saw now, everything, each and everything is available in the mobile app as well. Whereas you will get an iOS app as well as a Play Store app also. And as I told you, even in the Play Store app, what happens is, I told you right in the website, you will have your own logo and your name also in the URL. Same like that in the Play Store app, what happens is, once we will share you the customized link, which will have your ARN number, everything embedded. When a client logins, it will have your logo as well. I'll just show you how the mobile app looks, just a brief about mobile app as well also. Let me connect my mobile app. Yeah, I hope you are able to see my screen, right? My mobile screen. Okay. Okay. So how does the Fund Expert app looks? See, initially the app opens with Fund Expert FinTech, and as soon as this opens, okay, first time when the client logins, they will log in. You can share your link with any of your clients. What happens is, here the logo, you will have your logo and the theme color, the name here, demo, everything will be customized. Everything you can customize from the admin panel itself. You can add your own logo, you can select your own color, you can give your own name to the app, everything can be done. So they will see your logo and details, everything. As soon as a customer logins, he will be seeing the platform like this. So as I told you, the dashboard view, whatever, no, the other financial assets as well as mutual fund, everything is available in the dashboard. In case if the client wants to check, he can directly check it from here. So his entire portfolio will be available here. And even he can check it to whether internal or external, he can mark it and he can check it like this. In case the client wants to do an investment in any particular existing folio, you can give a buy here. He can even download the SOA from the platform. Directly, the client can download the SOA from the platform. That is more better option that we are giving here. Okay. If he wants to see a breakup, you can see here. And in case if the client wants to see stock investment, he can check here. He can open Demat account. So whatever we saw in the fixed income, you can monitor it like this. Or if he wants to buy a sovereign gold bond, he can directly go for invest now here, or he can track his existing investment in the gold like this. So all the options are available. And when it goes to investment, so selecting his own mutual fund, you can do the screeners are available here. You can search, you can invest in any particular schemes there. Okay. And all the whatever new schemes are introduced, it will immediately come in the home page. And popular baskets, all the thematic baskets that you created, it will show here. And in case if the client wants to go for mandate registration, you can do it from the platform itself. And there are additional features like calculators here. Okay, just like how we saw the goal-based features in the web, right? There are different calculators in the platform, in the mobile app itself, which the client can use or you can use for any investment planning, financial planning. So like house planning, whatever you want to give, you can give accordingly. You can see the details here. Okay, or a SIP calculator you want to use, you can use it here. So all different calculators are available here. And in case if there is any new finance news, there is a finance news option also in the mobile app, which immediately
your screen is not visible. I guess.
Okay.
So I think you have to restart from where you started your.
Okay.
When you went to app, no, I think.
Yes, sir. Fine. Just
your app was not shared. You have to change your screen sharing settings.
1 minute. Sorry, sir. Let me share my screen again. So can you just give me host again?
Yeah, I'm giving you back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hope you are able to see my screen now, right? So this is a mobile app that I was actually showing for you.
Yeah, you can start from the probably because I don't think so they saw the mobile app. So
see, the mobile app will look like this. So you will get a customized link which you can share it to your clients. They can just click on that and the mobile app gets downloaded. So in the front page, as you see here, no, all these are editable. Means it will have your logo. Instead of demo FA, it will have your name or whichever tagline that you want to give, you can give. All these again, it does anytime you want, no, you can customize this from the admin panel. So all are editable. So where those options are there, I'll show it to you. So as soon as I log in here, See, as soon as I log in as an advisor, immediately you will see your ARN, what is your current AUM, everything, what is the SIP amount running, you can check here. And in case if you want to check any of your client list, directly go here, just enter the client name, you will immediately see the client details here. If you want to just see the overall view, you can check here, or if you just click on the client name, you can log in and as that particular client. Or when a client logins, will be directly into this particular page. And here you can check this dashboard, whatever investment he has in the mutual fund, overall or internal or external, or he wants to check even the redeemed folios, everything is possible from the mobile app. And you can see his all investment. In case if he wants to do any transaction, he wants to download his SOA, directly you can download it from here. And transactions, you can check it. Okay. And same goes for stocks. In case if he has any investment in stocks or you want to open a demat account, you can do that. Or insurance, you can add his insurance and monitor it here. Same goes for fixed income. You can see what all his fixed income can be monitored in a single place. In case he has gold investments, you can see, or if you want to do investment in gold, you can check here. Okay. And in case if the client wants to download any reports, everything is available here. Mandate registration is there, and you can see there are different calculators available here, financial calculators, which will be very much useful for you to do the planning there. So in case if you want to EMI calculator, you can just enter the details. Accordingly, you get the results here. Okay. And there is a finance news thing. Any recent finance news, you can immediately track here. So everything will be available in the mobile app itself. And in case if the client wants to do a new investment, just go to the invest button here. Just go to invest button here. You can search his own mutual funds. You can even search based on the categories or fund house. Just click here. You will get the entire schemes down. You can go for a purchase there. And as we saw that to track the mutual fund, get a statement, you can even give the request from here and you can get the consolidated statement downloaded. And you can upload the statement here. Okay. So for all this purpose, everything is available in the mobile app aspect. And the onboarding is also any new clients they have just onboarded, it will automatically show the complete the profile. They can complete all the profile here. And in mobile, what is the advantage they have is they have a digital signature option also. They don't have to upload it. They can even digitally sign and upload the AU. So onboarding will be very much seamless there. So all the options, you get it in the mobile app as well. With that, as I showed you, I think, yeah, let me just resume my screen again. I have to just stop and share it again. Okay, fine. Okay, so other than this, you get an admin panel as well. Already I showed you a few features in admin panel, whereas you will be able to track all the different product details, your payout details and everything. With that, the admin panel will have your entire client list. What is your current AUM? Even you can filter your clients with different options here. And you can see your entire, what is your current AUM wise. You can track everything in the admin panel. Okay. User wise, AMC wise, RTA wise, and your overall transactions. In case if you want to download any particular transaction from a particular date to another date for a month, you can do that here. And you can track your entire orders. What is the particular order status? Everything can be checked here. And any reports that you want to download, you can download it from here. And overall reports like total running SIPs. What is the total running SIP? You can check here. And there is a scheduler that I told you, right? In case if you want to send mails regularly for a client with this portfolio statement, you can just schedule it here. Whether it is a weekly or a yearly or monthly, you schedule it here and just put the date. Accordingly, automatically at that particular date, this particular portfolio will be mailed to him. Okay, and you can even track that here using the schedule logs. And under MIS, you will see all the MIS reports are available, RTA wise, AMC wise, and there is a dashboard also, which will there is a dashboard which will show you the entire AUM, total purchase, redemption, and this dashboard is available for monthly, daily as well. And there are better options like send app notifications. So you have shared your mobile app to many people, and now time to time you can from your admin panel you can send notifications to them. You can send them alerts. You can send them news regarding NFOs. Any update that you want to give to your clients. Enter the details here. Just select the clients and give submit. It will go there. Okay. And here we come to the other products, like any other products getting added, it will be listed here, and each product will have its payout details, payout report, and everything, where you can track everything here. Okay, so it's like a complete package. You get a backend, complete admin panel office, CRM capabilities, web, mobile app. Definitely it gives a very good digital identity to you, so that you can serve your clients better, and definitely this is going to improve your business. Okay, so I think I've briefed out enough about the software. Now we'll have the time for the Q&A, question and answer, where you can ask your questions. Thank you so much. Yeah, over to you, sir.
Yeah. One second, Vinod. I'll just. Vinod, you explained to them how the color and other thing got changed.
Yes,
We have still time for
fine, sir.
the presentation. We have.
Yeah, okay.
We have another presentation time is there, so you can just.
Fine, sir. I'll show them the mobile app details. Yeah. See, you can see here, in case if you want to add your own logo, and if you want to change your color, you can do it yourself in the from the app itself. So when under MIS, if you go to my app details, just you can upload your logo here. Take, for example, I'm just uploading a logo here, just to show you how it works.
You can just show what is current look and then change the logos.
Yeah, I showed that in the mobile apps.
Yeah, but current, if you are changing the logo before that, show the current logo.
Fine, sir.
Then otherwise they will see how is it looking right now.
So let me connect my mobile as well. Okay. See, the current mobile app looks like this. So this is the logo, this is the theme color, or this is the title that it has, right? So from here, I'm just uploading a new logo now. Okay, now I've uploaded the logo. Now I'm just changing the color as well. Okay, just go to edit app details. So here, you'll have an option to select your own colors. Okay, take for example, I'm selecting a white background here, white color. Okay, I selected my own color. In case if I want to change my app title, I can change that as well. So I change it to, or any company name I can.
If you're making white color, then you should choose white theme.
Yes.
Otherwise, you make any blue color or something other.
I'll choose some light.
Yeah, instead of white theme, because your white theme is a separate theme there in the background. Otherwise, text will not.
Yeah.
This color theme will change to white. The app landing screen background.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you can make this
landing screen. I'll just make this light color here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just giving submit here. See, there is also two themes. Already when I showed in the demo, right, it was a modern theme, and there is a white theme also for this, which I will show you. Before that, let me just do the submit and show you how the app looks like. So I'm just closing the app now, and I'm reopening the app. You can see how it looks. Okay. So as soon as I open my app, see, everything is changed. New logo is added. Maybe I've chosen a light color. Okay. So it is giving a blue light, and I've changed my app title as well. The IFA to show. So obviously everything is changed now. So you can edit your theme color, your logo, your your tagline, everything from the admin panel itself. And one more thing, in case if you want to use instead of a modern theme, if you want to use a white theme, what you can do is you can just change your app UI type to white theme and give submit. Okay, so see, just check what happens now. So when I log in now, inside the portal as well, inside the app as well, it will change to a different theme altogether. Can you see here? Now the entire theme is changed. Okay, you can check the client list or everything, the dashboard, the icons, everything changes. So whichever you like, you can have the app like that. Okay.
Fine, Vinod. Thanks for
Yes.
showing that, I guess.
Thank you. So now let me just stop my screen.
Yeah. Thanks, Vinod. So I will now, we will have a question answer session, and I'll be taking the question. So I'll just enable the people who will take the question so that you can. Yeah, so yeah, Shikha ma'am and Vanita ma'am, you can unmute yourself and you can read out, or I can also read out, whichever is convenient for the question.
Yeah, that's great. No, that's the session was quite useful and very, very informative. And you started with the testimonials. That's even more interesting. And I think we should start with Srikal's question. Is the app and website, there is a web app and the mobile app, a combo or available individually?
Yeah, they are available individually also. You can only opt for the app, or only like you can opt as you want. They are not necessarily, you don't have to take both.
Okay. So I saw the lead generation option there.
Yeah.
Insurance, that was really very wonderful. Is there a possibility to generate leads for fixed income or other options?
Yes. You can generate for corporate fixed deposit or whatever. So you can do, we can configure that as well.
Right. Sri, you have questions in mind?
So I'll read out some questions which are there. Shall I read out, ma'am?
Yeah. There was a question on BSC Star and NSC integration.
Correct. So which I have answered in the chat.
To that one
again.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So the app is already integrated. Already BSC Star is already fully integrated. NSC integration is in the process. So another 15 days to 1 month, we'll launch with NSC integration also. Even now also people who are using NSC are already using it, because the app works on the data feed and RTA feed and all that. So it works independent. Only thing this comfort of transaction was not there in NSC right now. That also is getting integrated in another 15-20 days time. So you will have that also. So both NSC, BSC will be integrated.
That's great. Mr. Subramania Swami has raised this on the brokerage report.
Yes. So there is an add-on option. You can get your brokerage report, so which we have not covered in the demo, but that's an add-on value option, because not everybody needs that kind of a tool. But there is a brokerage option. You can the brokerage reports can be uploaded, and user-wise, AMC-wise, scheme-wise, you can see entire breakup month-wise. You can see transaction level detail. And in fact, there is a sub-broker or employee module also, where you can even see which employee is generating how much, or which broker is generating how much brokerage for you. So all that is also, those are all add-on modules which are available. Not everyone needs those kind of modules. So that's why we are not covered in this demo, but all such products are available. So depending on your needs, there are so many extra new things which we have. We have, in fact, because this is our entire product demo, actually when we do a training for our mutual fund distributor, it runs for 3 days, 1.5 hours each.
Okay.
So that's how the detailed training. So what we have done, we have also got recorded videos of all that. So those who want to see at their own place, or those who want to attend live every month, once we do those 3-day sessions like that. So that's how deep is that. So here what we did was like a summarized version of everything. So there is an in-depth inbuilt CRM also now inside. So that allows you to, send mails, make templates and all that, and assign leads to your employees, and then check what is a status and update, send follow-up reminder and all that. So that is a CRM integration tool also in which obviously we are didn't cover in the demo, but I'm just telling you that. Then there was a question asked that, Mr. Muralidhar had asked that MF transaction happens in your ARN or becomes a broker. No, MF transaction happens in your ARN only. You don't become any sub-broker in this entire. Okay. It becomes your own thing. And I think there was a question, ma'am, you only had asked about customization. Yeah. So that,
questions I have raised on behalf of the participants, Swami, because they have been WhatsApp as well. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So the question was about customization. So yes, we do offer customization. Customization tool comes under, we have an enterprise plan, because tools customization goes in depth, because then it involves a lot of code changes and things like that, right? So that comes, that we only do for large enterprises. So we have an enterprise plan. And obviously then there is an extra cost because you have to understand what all needs to be done and things like that. Normally speaking, 99% of our users don't require all that, because all of their 99% of the requirement is inbuilt. And we keep adding over a period of time at a regular intervals, new product services. But those who come inbuilt, then you have to go for enterprise plan, because then that has separately customized for a 1% of our customers. Like not everybody will fall into that. 99% of the IFAs don't need a separate customization plan or something, but obviously option is available, because there are larger enterprises and IFAs who are ready to pay for those kind of development, because then it requires a lot of development things. Deepesh was asking,
right, as you have been doing for larger enterprises. So
Yeah.
do you just handle very smaller IFAs? So do you specify any particular AEM stating that only if that particular AEM is there, will be giving our tool? Is there anything as such?
No. We have nothing, because I'll tell you, even the large enterprises also started with small AUM only at beginning, right? So we don't, it is the ambition which is the more important rather than what is your current AUM. So there are people who will say, I am a large, but I am not doing anything further, so I am okay with this. So we have nothing to, there's nothing linked with AUM linked and our thing. It is only linked with what is the need you have. What we are saying is almost 99% of whatever is needed to be used or built is already built, and we keep adding those stuff. So if you are fine with our pace of adding the stuff in due course, we take your suggestions. You can see a lot of people said we give suggestions, they change things. So you give suggestions, we keep adding stuff on the road. You don't have to opt for a customization separately. But
Yeah,
if
that's right, Mr. Anurag.
I want a totally flow to be like this, or you want this type thing, or I want to change certain things. So whatever, so we have for that, like I said, special modules are there. For example, one Mr. Deepesh has asked, can we change risk profile questionnaire? So we have an add-on module where you can change the question, but you have to opt for that add-on module. By default, it's not there for everyone. So those modules are
also there. Just same Mr. Deepesh has raised another question as to whether who decides the
so when you take that RP questionnaire, you also get a smart assistant module also, where you can choose the funds which will come in the smart assistant. So then you have to opt for that module where you are going to make those things and changes. So I'm saying, so there are different modules available which allows you to customize the tool to the what you need. And any further which is not already designed as an add-on module can always be designed separately. Anyway.
Yeah, Mr. Anthony M. Pinto has raised this question. Yeah. Do we need a domain or need to use your domain?
You can use your own domain also. There is no requirement to use, but if you have to set up domains, your setups, then there are obviously the charges for your domain versus our domain is different, because our domain, everything is already set up. So you don't have to pay any separate charges for having your own website. So if you take that becomes like a white label. So when it becomes your domain, you can choose for a white label. We have white label solutions where fund expert will not appear anywhere.
Right.
So then it will be having your own domain, and so there is a white label solutions available, and you can opt for a white label solution where your own domain will come and everything will be related to your own domain.
Yeah, you're so flexible. That's right. Mr. Rangnath Chennai has raised this, which is very important. What about the data security?
Yes, exactly. And we have answered this on the website itself, because that is the first question we answered on the day we launched the website. We wrote very clearly, if you go to website in FAQ, we have answered those questions. How secure is my data? Will my data get misused? These are the two very important questions which every IFA, on day one, we have written the answers. So you can read the in-depth answer written there, but I'm just reading out in short for you. Data is completely under 256, bit encrypted module. Even the password also, suppose tomorrow you want password of your own customers, we don't show you the password of your own customers also, because we also can't read it. It is theoretically, it is such an encrypted way that nobody can access it. You can only reset passwords. You can't read passwords. So basically, you can't access, the entire thing is very encrypted. And these are not requirement given by any IFA. These are requirement given by Edelweiss and all who work with us, because their data security and their requirements are very stringent. So we have applied the same logic. So data works under highly secure, very limited access. Entire development happens on separate server. Live servers don't have very exceptionally limited access is there and things like that. So automatically access to that is impossible in terms of other things by any pilferage. Now coming to that, will that get shared to anyone? We have tie-ups with all the service providers. Only when the customer initiates a transaction, or you initiate a transaction customer you have, only suppose you go to insurance module and generate an insurance quote. then only you have to give some data, right, to date of birth and all that. Otherwise, by default, no data is shared. Data is only shared by you at your end only to generate a proposal or whatever you need. Nobody shares data. And second thing, is, we have gone to that extent that even the partners whom we have chosen, we have made ensure that they are very much, they also follow the same kind of logic. Like, for example, IFL, whom we have empaneled for insurance, they never send any mails to your customers to, to attract them for their product. Or the Composite, whom which you signed up, that was the only brokerage company country in this entire country which was ready to give a letter in writing that they will never call up customers to sell mutual fund and other services. You ask every other broker whom with you have empaneled, in their eventual line of path, they will do wealth management and get those customers. They are only taking away your customer timing. It's a matter of time, because they have not given you undertaking, they will not sell other services. So I am saying these are the only guys who were ready to put in a letter. So we got an undertaking letter in writing saying that you will never ever call any of our customers for or send just for mutual fund, because that is the core business of our distributors who are coming on the platform.
Yeah,
and
makes sense.
Want you to
and
on brokerage.
Mr. Anurag, sorry to interrupt. I think you have to unmute,
Sure, please.
Unmute speaker as well. And that's
one. I sent her.
Yeah, okay. And again, actually, Mr. Deepesh has raised this question. We saw IAFL. Do we need to empanel with IAFL to sell bonds and other non-MFD?
No, you don't have to, because that's the power of this platform. Once you empanel with us, we give you an ID. We will generate an ID with IAFL and generate you that to sell all bonds and other NF products. You don't have to empanel with any one of our service providers. We have ensured that.
No, the question is there a mandate to get empaneled with IAFL, or people can directly get empaneled with any FD company or bond company?
No. You don't have to empanel with IAFL to do that. You can sell all the product services. You don't have to empanel with IAFL. So your and Mr. Deepesh has one more question: is MFU integration possible? So that is our next in the agenda, because we can't do everything in one. So we are finished with BSc, we are doing NSC, and then MFU will come in the end. So eventually, each and every platform which is available or accessible or people use will be part and parcel. Those will be available on the platform.
Yeah, Mr. Pratik has raised this question. Pratik Vora, is the CRM capable of recording and noting client review history like what we discussed? That is the minutes of the meeting.
Yes, absolutely. It is capable. You can make remarks, whatever agreed action points. Yes, everything can be, entire history can be kept. Who was decided? Who was asked to? To whom the client was assigned? What did he do when he assigned back to her? Everything you can track. You can color code customers which are hot leads, which are cold leads, which are to be sent NFO circulars only, which are to be sent. So, there are certain particular who are more interested in one particular type of products. So you can do all kinds of tagging and all kinds of separation of your. So CRM is a very versatile one which can do all these kind of stuff. And on the fly, and CRM comes on web app both, so you can easily do this on the fly. And you can give the same CRM to access to all your employees also, or anybody who's working with you, basically.
So you also have the LAN version where you can have multiple logins. Is that a request? Yeah.
Yeah, it is multiple logins. So it's because everything is cloud-based, so you can have multiple logins. So no issue. Mr. Deepesh has a question: to whom DMAT service is offered? So that comes from Composite Edge, present in Bangalore.
Okay. Is there a mandate to take the DMAT service only from them, or in case
franchise
of something else they could?
Yeah, DMAT is an optional. We have the integration what we have built is through them. So if you take through them, advantage is, like I said, they have given that undertaking. They are the lowest cost brokerages. Their sharing percentage is the highest. And the fourth advantage is that we have built full transaction platform. So theoretically, customer can buy, sell everything inside the platform. If you do it, if you take up our white label solution, then we allow you to change the DMAT URL to whichever company you are doing with. But when you do that, then after that we can't any track or do anything because we don't have any integration.
Understood.
And do you allow integration of PMS of products also on your platform?
Yeah, so PMS is not yet integrated, but we are working with few PMS providers to integrate it.
Okay.
There is a question Mr. Girish is raising it. Can we set trigger alerts for returns on portfolio or each asset class for review of the portfolio? What he means is actually just when we set a target return, trigger could probably just get set.
Okay, so we have so this notification facility is not yet inbuilt. but it's a good suggestion. So like we get suggestions from all our customers. So if Mr. Girish uses our platform, we will take his suggestion because customer suggestions are always given first priority. So then we will build those products and services in due process, whatever new additional stuff. So these are all eventually all suggestions, and whatever we get, we eventually end up implementing it. Only thing is that it does not happen in this. We give first priority to the suggestions which are more common across more customers, and then take those which are relatively less common suggestions. But eventually they will get upgraded. So at present we don't have a trigger alerts, but once we understand, if he is working with us as a software, as a user of our product, then obviously we will now work with him, understand him, how exactly he wants to be done, what needs to be done, what needs to be set, and then translate that into specs so that our team can build that feature inside.
Yeah, a lot of questions are there on the customer.
The price.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you would like to take
You
it.
would like to say, or you want to take it one-on-one?
No, I'm perfectly fine. There is, because actually everything is very clear and transparent on our website only. If you go to fundexpertfintech.com, we have a very open and clear thing. So all these modules, like Himanshu is asking, what do we have to pay for modules? You can see module by module, you have written the price. So those who need more modules can pay that. But I'll say your basic structure, which most of the IFAs use, that cost is just 4,990 per annum. So that is the lowest cost of any product which comes with at all in market. That I can be sure of. And that also we have a special offer that is for the people who are not participating, and for KAMFA members because you can inform them for today that if anybody goes to our website because how do you get started? You just go to our website, click on sign up, enter your name, ARN, EON, email ID, mobile, and you are signed up. So that's all it takes to sign up. So just if you sign up today, we will give you 3 months free access to evaluate the platform yourself. Okay, so that is a special offer we are giving for all KAMFA who are attending today, as well as you can circulate this to other KAMFA members by tonight. Whoever can sign up on our website and just enter these details, they will get this 3 months extra thing on top of that 4,990 what we are charging. So that's the cost of that. But like there are obviously there are special costs, special products. Like suppose somebody needs only a mobile app, like somebody said, I just need my own mobile app. In 4,990, you get FundExpert that website, FundExpert app, Android, FundExpert iOS app. But somebody needs his own Android app with some XYZ name, say. So that cost is 10,000 rupees. It's a separate. So that's a separate. You can opt for those kind of products and services. And those who need more details about pricing for different stuff, please ping us separately. So I will share the numbers in the end. And reach out to us because then we can check. Otherwise, go to website, you can see all the details. But because sometimes it may not be very clear enough on the website, then ping us back and we will.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that is, I think we have more or less come to all the questions have been taken up and answered, I think.
I'll just take one question. Like somebody said that to sell insurance, do we need to IDA? You don't need to do IDA because you're doing through us. So that's a great advantage. Second thing is when you do insurance, like through POS, when you like BSc and all, you only get first year commissions. You don't get repeat commissions because POS does not allow that. Here you are getting like a full-fledged commission. So you get commissions year on year in our case. So that you get multiple, because the policy can run for 10 years, 20 years, right? So you can get commissions like how you get mutual fund trail commissions, you'll get insurance also trail commissions now if you do through us. Second, if you don't, like somebody says, if I want to use Edelweiss for this, yes, we can integrate. Dipesh, you take up a white label solution with us. Instead of IFL or instead of composite, we'll put Edelweiss inside and you can use Edelweiss inside. So you need to take a white label solution. So because then we need to customize those kind of things, change stuff inside you, right? So we have white label website app and options. You can take up that options and do that. So I guess these are kind of, I have mostly understood your questions and then I can.
Yeah. I think we have covered all the questions.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'll just share my contact screen if that they need to contact separately. Otherwise, visit our website. This is a website, fundexpertfintech.com. It has all the details. And I'll take the last slide. Or these are contact details. Please feel free to sign up and connect. You can mail us on connect@fundexpert, or you can sign up on fundexpertfintech.com, or you can WhatsApp us on 83107912441, or you can even call our IVR number any point of time. So You can take a snapshot. These are our contact details. Just send a WhatsApp your name and RN to this number, and we'll help you to do all the sign up and get onboarded, and you can experience this all yourself. You don't have to, there's I'm sure Mr. Srinivasa was there in the audience, and he was speaking so high about the platform, and there you can speak to somebody wrote in the chat also something about it. So you can be rest assured that any kind of services you'll get, because see, this is this WhatsApp number which I'm sharing with you is my personal WhatsApp, is my official WhatsApp, this WhatsApp number. So I'll be there with you in this entire journey of onboarding and entire thing. So that's why I'm sharing that number out there, and you will see when you join, we will make a WhatsApp support group for you. There will be an RM working with you, and we will ensure that you are able to use all the benefits and things of the platform. Yes, Mr. Srinivas, I guess you are there. Madam, if you have, can you allow him to speak for 1 second to explain how he benefited?
Yeah, Srinivas, matadi.
Yeah, you 1 second. I just connect.
You just have to unmute.
Yeah. So I'll stop sharing my screen and then I'll. Mr. Srinivas, I have unmuted you. You want to, you can speak.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
So please tell about your service and experience with Fund Experts. So,
sir, everything is fine, sir. I am using from January to till date. And one suggestion, everything is okay, but you have assigned one RM to me. There is no problem. Mr. Name Manjunath, he is very expert and he is telling everything. But sometimes if he is busy, he can't able to catch him very easily.
But Mr. Srinivasa, you also didn't realize in your group which you are there is Vinod is also present in that group. I am also present in the group. So your none of your queries getting will get missed, I am saying.
No. Every query is resolved, no problem. But if you need any personal contact by telephone, if Manjunath is busy,
then you please mention in the group that I need this call back. One of the team members will call you back.
No, the problem is I am not fluent in English, so I need Kannada speaking person. That is a problem.
No issues. What you do now, you record, put an audio in the group.
Yeah.
That's fine. Even if you don't write, you just say, I need a call back. Somebody
and one more suggestion, you increase your staff.
We have already doubled our member strength. Don't worry.
No,
we have more people. So,
Sir, they are a digital platform company. You're asking them to increase manpower.
No. I understand, Mr. Shiva. I perfectly appreciate. I'm saying you. I am there with you in the group. You need somebody to call back. We have enough number of people. Actually, I'm telling you, ma'am, we have more people than we are getting calls to call back.
Oh,
so, Mr. Srinivas, maybe you are not writing enough. That time you need a call back. Somebody will call you back. You just write.
Yeah, okay. That I don't know. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, Mr.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I think we have, So thank you so much. And I think, Vanita, you can do the honors of winding up.
Yeah, thank you so much, one and all, for having participated and for your patient listening. And it looks like a very wonderful tool, as almost all the features and whatever expectations a MFD has got is being covered. And that too, just above all, it's all being covered at a very, very reasonable pricing. So I wish Fund Expert all the success in its technological journey. And I'm very sure just most of the MFDs will approach you just directly to make best use of this opportunity given at a very affordable pricing. Thank you, Mr. Anurag, for the very wonderful presentation. And thank you so much for all the support that is extended by you. And thank you, participants.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, and have a good weekend. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, KAMFA. Thank you, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. On behalf of Fund Expert, I would like to say a thankful, ma'am, for coming for this program and then giving an opportunity to present this product to our home state customers. So because we are serving all over the India, so we are based at Bangalore. So those who love, I'm sure one of you will be traveling. Please, you are most welcome to come to our office whenever you are traveling in this COVID time. Although people are traveling less, but so do inform us, because of most of the time we also try to avoid we alternate days we go to office and things like that to reduce number of people in the office and all that. So please message us, and one of us will be there in the office to meet you and discuss with you. We are available just in Bangalore near Domlur Signal. Those who know Bangalore, Old Airport Road. So our office there, address is on website also. So please feel free to drop by if somebody is coming to Bangalore. We'll be glad. Otherwise, we are always 24/7 available anyway through Zoom and online meeting media. So we look forward to interacting more with you. Please sign up with us, and we will ensure that you will get the same kind of service what others are enjoying. We look forward.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.